The severity of your problems is a matter of perspective. Change your perspective, and most of them become insignificant. Some of them will no longer exist as problems, but opportunities. The right perspective is the instrument you need, the tool you need. It's a discipline. It's an advantage. If you change the way you look at things, then the things that you see will change. So if you at a place in your life, and you ain't happy with it, you have to change some things. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you are going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. Commit once. You don't need to commit more than once. You commit once to the thing that you're going to do, and then you do it. Every single day, you have the opportunity to show the world, the whole world, what you are really made of. So if you're going through something right now, if you're experiencing some hard times, what you got to realize is that you can overcome this. You can overcome this. And not only can you overcome this, but you can actually become stronger, better, wiser, faster. Whatever the heck you want to be, because you're going through it. We changed mentally and emotionally and physically. And you are either dying, or you are either living. If you look for a reason, you will always find one. If you look for an excuse, you will always have one. If you tell yourself you're going to do something, you need to F***ing do it. If you tell yourself you're going to be something, you need to fucking be it. You got to ask yourself, how long am I going to allow this to hold me back? I like what Zig Ziglar says. He said, fear is false evidence appearing real. I realized that everything I ever dreamed of lives in the sky. And I must jump every single day to go reclaim what's mine. And that's royalty. The best way to overcome fear is knowledge and action. And that's why you're here. You're here to eliminate the fear of the unknown, the fear of rejection, the fear of change, and the fear of success. There are 1,000 real reasons not to go. But the truth is that none of them matter. The truth is, if you want to build something in your life, that you have to remember what Mark Twain said, you have to get started. You have to do whatever you need to do to get bigger than life. I'm talking about you need to do the things every day. You are not responsible for the world. You're only responsible for your work. So just do it. Every single one of you has something that you're good at. Every single one of you has something to offer. You have a responsibility to yourself to discover what that is. The doers are the major thinkers. The people that really create the things that change this industry are both the thinker-doer in one person. Fear, isolation, but we have to have desire. We have to have something that pushes us. Going through a loss, dealing with an illness, you can easily let it overwhelm you. Now how the pain changes you is up to you. You can come out bitter, or you can come out better. You can come out defeated, giving up on your dreams. Or you can come out with a new passion, a new file, excited about the new opportunities in front of you. See, the way you catch your confidence is by action. You're never gonna get confidence just talking about it. Confidence comes when you start doing something about it. It's not about thinking. It's about throwing. You'll never know until you go. But ladies and gentlemen, go into action with your dream. And don't avoid where the fights are. Get in the midst of the fight. You should not worry about the world. You should worry about where you graduate. How can you make a living? How can you do something that is different? How can you do something that is fun, interesting, and helping others? If you got dreams and visions, I got news for you. God is in to make your dream come true business. He did it for me. I won't do it for you. Lot of y'all better than me. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. The moments when you get knocked down, and you're wondering whether it's even worth it to get back up. See, those are the times when you got to ask yourself, who am I going to be? Most of us care what other people say. And most people care what other people think. And if you can just reduce that emotional baggage, just a little, you have no idea how much freer you're gonna be. And how much more you're going to accomplish in your life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voices. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you follow another people, as long as you be a copycat, you will never ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging define your value. You spent so much time with other people. You spent so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them, you know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them. You don't know who you are. See, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. It's dead. How many times, man, have you had a tremendous idea, and you went and told it to your loved ones, and your so-called friends, and they shot it down? You believed them, you was wrong. They taught you, let them talk you out of what God got for you. I want to tell you something that they don't know. They don't know your heart. Where we have been. How we got here. This is who we are. It's not a good enough reason to do something, even when it means having more. Be discerning. Choose it because you want it. Do it because you want to. It's on you. Sometimes you have to just back up and go within yourself, and pray and meditate, and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back, and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you are under the spell, or the effect of what's going on. And so when you look at the night sky and that sense of awe grips you and calls something out of you, right? To respond to your encounter with the infinite. Even your encounter with mortality, your encounter with finitude and limitation. All of that in relationship to the infinite. That sense of awe is also the calling forth of something out of you that can respond to the challenge of that infinite. You see, the universe will give you an opportunity to go after these things, but it's truly up to you to taste those things and go grab what you really want. How you feel is your life. You can be happy with little, or miserable with a lot. You can feel like you have a lot, with a little, and feel like you have nothing, with a lot. Take full responsibility for what happens to you. It's one of the highest forms of human maturity. Accepting full responsibility. It's the day, you've passed from childhood to adulthood. The day you accept full responsibility. It's not what happens that determines the quality or the quantity of your life. It's not what happens. When something bad happens in life, our common response is to ask questions like, why me? Why do bad things always happen to good people? Now I'd love to tell you that pain won't come in your life, but I can't. I'd love to tell you that you can go through life about disappointment, but I can't. Now I'd love to tell you that you'll go through life about any heartache, but I can't. Just know that if you hold your ground and push through pain, you will become stronger. Are you going to stay down? Or are you gonna decide to get back up? It takes courage. It takes confidence. It takes a strong mindset to get back up. When nobody believes in you, there's a lion inside all of us. Are you hungry for that dream? Are you gonna fight for that dream? Let the lion out. I wanted this from the moment I sat in that settle. And I told myself I wouldn't die here. I told myself that I will make something special out of this life. And I will show the world what the best gift truly come from the bottom.